All right, we're going to talk about building your stress resilience routine. This is big, and this is going to be your routine, not mine. This is going to be yours, and so therefore I'm excited for you. So the difference between reacting to stress and training for stress resilience, right? How are we reacting to things? Stress, it's not going away. I got news for you. But your response can be trained like a muscle, and this is something we can work on. You know, what do they say? Life is not about the 80% thrown at you. It's about the 20% of reaction that you do. How are you reacting to things? And this is where we have control. I hope you're following along with that stuff this week, because this is so important. How are we reacting to things, right? We're in control of the reaction, not, running around putting out fires. We're in calm control of it, and then we're going to steer ourselves forward with our blood sugar and everything else with it, right? So being calm, building a calm nervous system improves blood sugar, weight loss, energy, and focus. All of these things tie together: weight loss, blood sugar, how we're reacting, and what kind of control we have, and understanding that we do have this control to move forward, right? So high resilience people bounce back faster, make better decisions under pressure. Imagine you making much smarter decisions for yourself under pressure, as opposed to, running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Your hair's on fire. Oh, what am I going to do, right? If you had a calm demeanor, you're taking a look, you're analyzing, you're making the best decision for you to move forward. Imagine the difference on your blood sugar. Imagine the difference on your weight loss. These are the things that I want you to start thinking about. You're going to feel more empowered, in control, no matter what comes at you. Again, stress is not going to change. Actually, a little stress is good. It's going to push you, but it's how we react to the stress that's going to make a big difference in what we're doing. We've learned a lot in this week's lesson about how to do that, right? How to react to stress with our breathing exercises and things like that. So we want to build a daily rhythm that includes breath work, sleep hygiene, right? Movement, and low stimulus time, right? We talked about this, getting ready an hour before bed. Things like this that are going to help us as we get this party going the right direction. Super excited for you with this stuff. I really hope that this was impactful for you. You can use an app, a physical checklist, to track your top 3 stress reducers. So write them down. Put them in your phone under notes. Whatever you might need to refer back to, go ahead and do that. And there's great apps. Like, I use Headspace, for example. Matter of fact, I use a Meta Quest, like it used to be called an Oculus. I use that. And there's an app on there called Trip. And it's a meditation app. It's so wild. It's virtual reality. Little funny story. I bought the Quest so I could unplug for the day from my stressful days. And that's why I bought that thing. And I wanted to play video games at night. And what's amazing about it was they had meditation lessons on it, and they would put you in a bamboo forest in China, or they put you on the edge of the beach in Hawaii, with nobody else on the beach and the sun setting, and they would teach you meditation. And I am telling you, I was a changed person. I used to laugh at this stuff. I'm a completely changed person now because of this. So I use an app on there called Trip. It's got breath work on it. It's got, what else? It's got meditations. It's got everything on it. It's phenomenal. I love it. But I also use Headspace. There's Calm. What else is there? Waking Up. I mean, there's so many apps out there. Yeah, they all charge some money, but there's so many free meditations online as well. You've learned a lot of breath work techniques here. So, money isn't really, if you have any money, you can get involved with some of the apps, the MetaQuest, whatever. If you don't, there's so many free opportunities for you. Even there's a great little video on Netflix that Headspace did, and it's probably still on there. That's phenomenal. It might be 10 minutes long. It's sort of a cartoon talking about meditation. Really good stuff. I really highly encourage you to go out and do things like this. So, and remember, we talked about your top 3 daily stress reducers. But you have to practice consistency over perfection. Small wins build resilience. Remember that, small wins. And it's a practice. I still have to work on my meditation, on keeping my mind centered on me, because you hear something and your mind starts going a million places, then you bring it back, right? It's about bringing it back. And what's really cool about it is the more you learn to bring it back, the better it is, and the more you're understanding you're working on it, right? This may sound a little far out when we're talking about it on a video with a white wall behind me, but listen, when you start doing this, you're going to see what I'm talking about. It literally will change you, and I'm excited for that. So what I'd like you to do is choose 2 daily practices and commit for the next 7 days, whether it be 5-minute breathing, an hour of screen-free bedtime before bed, anything like that. And I want you to practice it for 7 days. Give it a chance. You know, look, this is your journey, but I'm telling you, I've done all the science experiments. I wouldn't be telling you, I don't like busy work. I would never tell you things to do just for busy work. This stuff really, really works. So let's wrap this up. Understanding how cortisol affects blood sugar, right? We want it in the morning with the light in our eyes to set our circadian rhythm for the day, and then we want it to come down, right? We know it affects our blood sugar. Fast and simple tools to reduce stress over time. We're going to learn how to handle stress. It's coming. Let's learn how to handle it and control it on our terms, right? Improve sleep, screen time, and emotional regulation, right? We can journal. How do we handle that? What can we do better next time? Okay. There's never losses. There's opportunities. Like, how can we do something different next time? And then create a personal stress reduction plan, and then try to stick to it. I mean, it's really, really key. This is one of the most important lessons. I know we've talked about mindset before, but I'm telling you, this is one of the most important lessons that I can ever bring to you. And this could literally be a game changer for you, not just for your type 2 diabetes, but with everything. You know, a lot of you have had kids and grandkids, stressful jobs. I hear from many of you before you come in the program how stressful your work is. So there's a lot of things that we learned in this lesson that I think are just invaluable when it comes to you as a human being and trying to move yourself forward. So I hope you enjoyed this week. I really enjoy this stuff. You can tell by my enthusiasm. And if you have any questions, always just reach out.